hopefully you all have opened your NCERT books also. There are some photographs which are given in the beginning of the chapter only. So in public facilities, here are some photographs. Here you can see one person who is washing his car with abundant water. In the next photograph, you can see some people who are fighting to get water with all their buckets and everything. Another, you can see some people have just queued up their bottles in which they are going to take the water. Same way here in the next photograph. Can you all see these photographs?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here you can see that again all are waiting to get water. So students, one thing we know that like in Varanasi, Mughal Sarai and etc. we waste a lot of water. हम लोगों ने resources में भी जब हम लोग कर रहे थे, when we were talking about water, we have discussed about these things. We have abundance of water in these areas. But students, there are many places in India जहाँ पे पानी भरने के लिए बहुत मुश्किल होती है. Even in Mumbai, चेन्नई में बहुत, like in Chennai, in some places there is abundance of water, but in other places लोगों को हो सकता है पूरे दिन में सिर्फ 20 मिनट ही पानी मिलता हो एक एक मोहल्ले में. एंड इन दैट पूरे मोहल्ले के लोग एक साथ खड़े होते हैं टू टेक. इवन इन मुंबई में भी बहुत वाटर स्थिति, बहुत हालत खराब है वहां पे. यस अभिषेक, यू वांटेड टू से समथिंग?
No, sir. That Mumbai. In
या
Mumbai.
इन मुंबई ऑल्सो, मुंबई में चॉल्स होते हैं. हाँ, चॉल्स होते हैं. चॉल्स में सबके पास एक एक कमरा होता है. हाँ, और वहां पे चॉल्स में रोज सुबह शाम लोगों को लाइन लगानी पड़ती है. हो सकता है 15 मिनट या 20 मिनट दे गेट द वाटर, and maybe everyone can fill just maybe 2 buckets or at most maybe 3 buckets. So water is such an essential need. Without water we cannot live, and it is the duty of the government to provide each and every citizen of its country with clean drinking water. अच्छा स्टूडेंट्स, जैसे तैसे जैसा भी पानी मिलेगा वैसे उससे चल जाएगा of any quality? No ना.
No, sir.
अगर if you will get
No.
very dirty water and then if you will use it, then definitely there are so many people every year are having dengue and malaria and also cholera, typhoid and all such things. And also it is our fundamental right to have access to clean drinking water is a fundamental right, जो कि article, there is article 21, and under article 21, article 21 is right to life, जीने का अधिकार. It is our one of the first fundamental rights, right to life. We all have the right to life, to live, and to live we need water, so it comes under that. So let us see about stories. आप लोग एनसीईआरटी का book, have you all opened it, students? In that,
Yes, sir.
in the first, can you see the Anna Nagar लिखा हुआ है? Anna Nagar is written, Rama Gopal is written, and you can see in that photograph in NCERT that a car is being washed with abundant water. Okay, so it is the story of Amu and Kumar. Amu and Kumar, ये दोनों जो हैं, ये लोग चेन्नई का सफर कर रहे हैं, and they saw 4 different situations of water availability. So first one is of Ramagopal. So senior government official like Mr. Ramagopal live in Anna Nagar. He's a senior government official, quite rich, in Chennai. This area looks lush and green with lawns maintained by a generous spraying of water. हम लोग भी जानते हैं, in posh colonies, in very beautiful colonies, there are these central parks which have very good lawn and trees and everything very beautifully maintained. Bungalows here have tap water for major part of the day. पूरे दिन के लिए almost bungalows में tap water supply रहता है from the municipality. On days when the water supply is inadequate, Mr. Ramagopal speaks to a senior official whom he knows in the municipal water board, and a water tanker is easily arranged for his house. अगर किसी दिन पानी की किल्लत होती है, so that day he simply calls the municipal corporation, in the senior officer, and एक water tank उनके private घर के use के लिए आ जाता है. And I think we know, सोचो, this man, he has money, he has power, तो एक पानी का टैंकर सिर्फ वो अपने घर के लिए मंगवा ले रहा है. But in places where there is water scarcity, one tanker comes for a whole mohalla, isn't it? So that is one case. Another case is of Padma. Subramaniam apartment in Mylapore suffers from water shortage. सुब्रमण्यम का अपार्टमेंट जो है वो वाटर शॉर्टेज से बहुत सॉरी इट इज ऑफ माइलापुर. दिस इज द लास्ट photograph given in NCERT. Mylapore. Subramaniam's apartment in Mylapore suffers from water shortage. This area gets municipal water once in 2 days. Just imagine, once in 2 days they will get water. यहाँ पे आपके घर में भी कभी ऐसा हुआ होगा कि मे बी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज गॉन फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. हुआ भी था बीच में, एज ए रिमेम्बर ड्यूरिंग द रेनी सीजन आई गेस, कि सर लाइट ही नहीं है, लाइक कल से लाइट नहीं है. तो उसमें कितना प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है वाटर का, इजंट इट? मोटर्स नहीं चलते हैं, पानी नहीं भरता है टैंक में.
Yes, sir.
I think you all must have suffered it sometimes or in other times, especially during the summers when sometimes there are huge electricity cuts. So और यहाँ पे सोचो 2 दिन में एक बार पानी आता है. This area gets municipal water once in 2 days. A private borewell meets some of the residents' water need. अब एक private borewell है जिससे कुछ लोगों को पानी मिल जाता है. Borewell water is however brackish, so the residents use it in the toilets and for washing. लेकिन borewell का जो पानी है वो गंदा है, you know, मटमैला टाइप का पानी आता है, blackish. So उसको लोग people cannot use that kind of a water for their own, you know, drinking needs or consumption needs. So washing के लिए, toilets के लिए उसको use किया जाता है. For other uses, water is purchased from tankers. Subramaniam spends up to rupees 500 to 600 per month on buying water from the tankers. For drinking water, residents have installed water purification systems in their homes. The students, remember, इस book में जो भी लिखा हुआ है rupees, that is of some years back. So I guess you can also think that अभी अगर किसी को पानी खरीदना पड़ता है, so उनको महीने में हो सकता है 2 से 3 हजार से ज्यादा खर्चा करना पड़ता हो, isn't it? Right now 500 and 600 is nothing per month. It must be over thousands of rupees. So at least maybe 1000 से ऊपर तो लगता ही होगा, 1000-1500 से ऊपर तो भी लगता ही होगा for him. Another is Shiva. Shiva lives in Madipakkam. Madipakkam is place. So Shiva lives on rent on the first floor of a house in Madipakkam and gets water once in 4 days. आप अगर NCERT में if you will open the photograph, you can see a room is shown. What is shown there, students? Describe in NCERT. What is the photograph given there of Shiva? Students,
Yes, sir.
क्या दिया हुआ है शिवा के घर का फोटोग्राफ में? What you can see in NCERT? See it and tell me.
2 bottles of water.
2 bottles are there.
Yeah, 2 like big water bottles, say of 5 liters or maybe of more. It is there for his own consumption. So Shiva lives on a rent on the first floor of a house in Madipakkam and gets water once in 4 days. Shortage of water is one major reason why Shiva can't bring his family to Chennai. अपने फैमिली को वो चेन्नई में इसलिए नहीं ला पा रहा है, वो तो चेन्नई में काम करता है, लेकिन इतना ज्यादा there is so much problem of water that he cannot bring his family. For drinking, Shiva buys bottled water. And then there is the last one of Padma. Padma works as a domestic help in Saidapet and lives in the nearby slum. जैसे झोपड़पट्टी में, you can see the photograph here. आपने भी देखा होगा कभी ना कभी ऐसे झोपड़पट्टी. She pays a rent of rupees 650 for the hutment. झोपड़ी में रहने के लिए 650 रुपए वो किराया देती है. Which has neither a bathroom nor a tap connection. You know, in slum areas there is only one bathroom and people only go to use that one sarvajanik shauchalay, and also there is no tap connection in any house. For 30 such hutments, there is a common tap at one corner. ऐसे 30 झुग्गी झोपड़ियों के लिए एक कॉमन टैप है इन अ कॉर्नर, इन विच वाटर कम्स फ्रॉम अ बोरवेल फॉर 20 मिनट्स ट्वाइस डेली. 20-20 मिनट के लिए मान लो सुबह और शाम को आता होगा. A family gets to fill a maximum of 3 buckets within this time. The same water is used for washing and drinking. In summer, the flow becomes a trickle. Trickle means एकदम वो बूंद बूंद जो पानी गिरता है, you know, just very thin. water is there. In summer, the flow becomes a trickle so that one family gets water only at the cost of another. मान लो एक फैमिली को अगर पानी मिलता है तो दूसरे फैमिली को पानी नहीं मिलता है at the cost of another. People have to wait long hours for water tankers. Students, just compare your situation. अपने situation को आप इससे कंपेयर करो. कैन वी इवन इमेजिन दिस काइंड ऑफ अ सिचुएशन? नेवर. हमारे पास जब इतना ज्यादा पानी है तो हम लोग सोच ही नहीं सकते हैं. हम लोग बाल्टी बाल्टी पानी, कपड़ा धो रहे हैं, बाल्टी बाल्टी पानी यूज करके फेंक दे रहे हैं. बर्तन धो रहे हैं, नल खोल के बर्तन धो रहे हैं. So many liters of water is gone. So we cannot even imagine. So let us see now. Water as part of the fundamental right to life. Water जो है वो हमारे लिए एक fundamental right है. It is the fundamental right of our life. Water is essential for life and for good health. We all know it is the most essential thing. सब चीज के लिए जरूरी है. And the most important thing is that clean water is provided to all. India has one of the largest number of cases of diseases such as diarrhea, dysentery, and cholera. And students, agar diarrhea, dysentery, cholera, if anything becomes severe, many people even died because of these. Over 1,600 Indians, most of them children below the age of 5, reportedly die every day because of water-related diseases. Can you imagine? More than 163 million people in India do not have access to clean water, the highest in the world. So students, water is a necessity and it is our right to get clean drinking water. The Constitution of India recognizes the right to water as being a part of the right to life under Article 21. Water is the right to life, जैसे मैंने पहले ही बोला था. This means that it is the right of every person, whether rich or poor, to have sufficient amounts of water to fulfill his or her daily needs at a price that he or she can afford. In other words, there should be universal access to water. I think आपको पता है जैसे हम लोग house tax देते हैं, same way we also give water tax. Everyone knows about it? Students, in your house, जब आप अपने घर में रह रहे हो, तो with the house tax, you also give water tax to the municipality, to the government. Like road tax is there. पता है कि नहीं किसी को? कि ऐसा लग रहा है किसी को नहीं पता है?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, how many kind of tax you give? How many kind of tax you give? Can someone tell me? Just name some of them which you know.
House tax.
House tax, वो तो मैंने अभी बोला. Okay, and
Income
what
tax.
else? Income tax, correct. And
Electricity tax.
correct.
Sir.
For electricity you are giving.
Electricity.
Road tax, you also give
Sales
road tax.
Vehicle tax.
Yes. Also, when you are running, अगर आप साइकिल चला रहे हो तो आपको रोड टैक्स देने की जरूरत नहीं है. If you are riding a bicycle for your entire life, you won't be need to give a road tax. But if you are riding any two-wheeler, any four-wheeler, you will have to give road tax too. And water tax also. So इसका मतलब क्या है? पानी सबको मिलना चाहिए उतने ही अमाउंट में जितने अमाउंट वो चुका सकते हैं. That everyone should get good clean water in sufficient amount at whatever price they can afford. So that is universal, and everyone should have universal access. That is, every person should have access to water. So students, India में जैसे because it is a right to life under Article 21, और आपको I think everyone knows कि अगर आपसे कोई fundamental rights आपसे कोई छीन रहा है, then according to article, there is one article that is right to constitutional remedies. उसके थ्रू आप कोर्ट में जा सकते हो and you can appeal to the court कि मेरे fundamental rights को मुझसे छीना जा रहा है. Everyone knows about this?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So just imagine you are not getting clean drinking water from the government, or someone is taking your this right, someone is creating hindrance, obstacle in you getting good water, then you can go to the court. आप कोर्ट में जा सकते हो अपनी इस राइट के लिए. So बहुत से ऐसे कोर्ट केसेस हुए हैं in our country in which the courts, the judiciary has many times it has said that water is the basic right of all human. It is the fundamental right. The right to get clean drinking water is the fundamental right, and it should be available to everyone, and government must do it at any cost. So there have been many cases. So ऐसा ही एक केस 2007 में हुआ था. In 2007, the Andhra Pradesh High Court restated this while hearing a case based on a letter written by a villager of Mehboob Nagar district on the contamination of drinking water. महबूब नगर डिस्ट्रिक्ट के एक गांव से किसी एक विलेजर ने आंध्र प्रदेश हाई कोर्ट में ये अपील की थी कि उनको क्लीन ड्रिंकिंग वाटर नहीं मिल पा रहा है. विलेजर का क्या कंप्लेंट था कि एक टेक्सटाइल कंपनी जो है वहां के वाटर रिसोर्सेज को कंटामिनेट कर रहा है. टेक्सटाइल company, a textile industry is contaminating, is अपने इंडस्ट्री से जितने भी effluents निकल रहे हैं, poisonous effluents, they're dumping it into the local water bodies. And students remember, मान लो कि अगर अभी गंगा का पानी एकदम जहरीला हो जाता है, so will it affect the underground water also?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, because surface water, it seeps underground. It goes slowly and it reaches underground water table. So if the surface water is contaminated by poisonous things, then it will also affect the underground water. और underground water affect किया तो आपने जब boring करके पानी निकाला, then it will also be contaminated. So he said because of this textile company contaminating the water bodies, their ground, underground water body is also getting contaminated. Because of this, जो पानी वो लोग use कर रहे हैं for drinking or for irrigation in their farms, that is also poisonous. So इससे उनको बहुत नुकसान हो रहा है. People are dying, people are having many kind of diseases, etc. So जो महबूब नगर के जज हैं, the judges directed the Mahbub Nagar district collector, that is the DM, to supply 25 liters of water to each person in the village. जजेस ने ये कहा कि सी हाउ इंपॉर्टेंट दिस लॉ इज, इट इज अ फंडामेंटल राइट. तुरंत उन्होंने डिस्ट्रिक्ट मजिस्ट्रेट को कहा कि एवरीवन शुड बी प्रोवाइडेड 25 लीटर्स ऑफ वाटर इन द विलेज. सो सी दैट इज हाउ हमारे कोर्ट में पानी को लेके भी केसेस चल रहे हैं. एंड यूनाइटेड नेशंस ने भी कुछ कहा है, एज यू कैन सी इन द स्क्रीन, दैट व्हाट यूनाइटेड नेशंस हैज सेड, not for India, for the entire world, पूरे दुनिया के लिए उन्होंने क्या कहा है, right to water entitles everyone to sufficient, safe, acceptable, physically accessible and affordable water for personal and domestic use. तो देखो यहाँ पे क्या क्या चीजें हैं. सिर्फ पानी मिलने से नहीं चलेगा. The water should be first, someone read, the water should be what?
Sufficient.
Sufficient, meaning as much you have the need, so much water you are getting. Then the water should be safe. That is, it should be safe drinking water, safe water to use, which does not affect your health adversely. It should be acceptable, physically accessible. हाँ, पानी अवेलेबल है, बनारस में गवर्नमेंट पानी दे रही है, लेकिन आपके घर से 15 किलोमीटर दूर आपको पानी मिल रहा है, then that is not an accessible water. But it should be physically accessible and affordable water. Also, it should be affordable, that you can afford to pay for that water for personal and domestic use. That is United Nations. And students,
Sir.
yahi pe hum log, yes Abhishek?
Sir, can you please Sir, can you please reshare the screen?
Is it not visible?
Sir, only 2 arrows are visible down, nothing else. 0 out
Okay.
of 0.
Okay, wait.
Yes,
I'm again. Wait. पहले बोलना चाहिए था ना. Just a second. Is it visible now?
No, sir,
Yes.
it's the same.
Abhishek?
Sir, it's the same.
Others? Isn't it
Sir,
visible?
it is visible.
Yes, yes, it is visible.
अभिषेक फिर से एक बार देखो या
Yes,
तो
sir,
एक
it
बार
is visible. So wait, I'm doing.
हाँ एक बार रिफ्रेश करो.
मम्मी
Other students, Abdul, Satyam and others, Sonali, Achyuta,
Sir,
Amandeep.
it is not visible.
yes, it is visible.
Well,
Sir, it's
Sir,
visible.
it's
Students,
visible.
sometimes what happens अगर आपका network connectivity low होता है so you cannot see it. So once refresh, otherwise क्या करो एक बार leave the meeting and again join the meeting. Then maybe it will be visible.
Sir, it is not happening anything.
Abhishek, you know, some students can see. Okay, you will get the recording of this, so don't worry. Abhishek, I have shared. Okay, Abdul has shared. See, आपके पास PPT है, मैंने send कर दिया था. So Abhishek, can you open the PPT in your phone and see it? मेरी आवाज को सुनो. Hear to my voice and open the PPT in your phone. It is there in the WhatsApp and you can see it. Is it possible, Abhishek? Okay, so and you will get the recording of this. So public facilities. Otherwise, Abhishek, just open the book. NCERT book खोल लो, अच्छे से वहां पे समझ में आएगा. Just open your NCERT book. Those who cannot see it. So public facility students, as we have seen, कि water is one of the most essential public facilities which the government must provide clean drinking water, clean water to everyone. But there are other public facilities also which the government must provide. In your NCERT it is written that last year you had studied about healthcare and sanitation. पढ़ा था last year आप लोगों ने healthcare और sanitation के बारे में?
yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this year we started our this topic with water, but there are other public facilities like it is given healthcare, water, sanitation, transport, parks, education, banking, electricity, roads, and also markets. Markets. So all public facilities are essential facilities that need to be provided for everyone, and people at large are benefited by such facilities. Acha students, there is another important characteristics of public facilities. Why it is called public? Meaning, agar
Sir, because it is for public.
no,
One
it is for
is for
public,
all.
but yes, another important public facility is that अगर एक बार public facility को share कर दिया गया, then many will benefit from it. Just to say, if one good park has been made by the government, then so many people from all across that colony and other areas can have benefit of it. Just to say, if electricity is provided in a village, electricity is one of the another most important public facilities. If electricity is provided to a village, then all the members of that village will be able to take advantage of it. Farmers will take advantage of it, using their motor pumps to irrigate their farmlands. Any shopkeeper can use it for lighting purposes. Children can use electricity for many purposes, including mainly to study and for entertainment purpose. So there are many uses. So once a public facility is provided, then its benefit is taken by all. मान लो एक सरकारी स्कूल खुल गया. One government school is open anywhere. Then so many students will be able to get education. And students, government schools or private schools के बीच में what is the most important difference? In government schools and
Fees.
private schools? Fees, very correct. Fees. The government school's fees is very, very low. Even BHU, Banaras Hindu University. Can you guess what can be the, say, of a normal graduation, say BSc or say a BA, what can be what can be the fees of entire year? Just guess.
Sir, 2
Sir,
lakhs.
nearly 1 lakh.
Sir, near 1 lakh.
Okay. Now I have studied from BHU. I did my graduation, post graduation there. It is less than 5,000 rupees per year. It is less than 5,000 rupees, students. I'm not talking about engineering colleges. Engineering colleges maybe it is around maybe 60,000 or something, which is also very less than private colleges. So can you imagine? मान लो BSc का हो सकता है maybe at most maybe 6 to 7,000 rupees of year. And now guess what can be the hostel fees for an entire year?
2 lakh.
Less than 10,000 rupees.
10,000.
Less than 10,000 rupees. So here you can see students कि एक public university बन गया. So how cheap it is, and BHU is one of the India's topmost universities. So in the topmost universities in India, because it is provided by government, the education and the facilities are so cheap. Same way बच्चों अगर मैं अमेरिका से कंपेयर करूं of America, in America all the colleges, universities are private. वहां पे एक कोर्स को करने के लिए 50 से 60 लाख रुपए लगता है for one single course. So see here you can see the difference. So public facilities once provided, its benefit is shared by many people. Okay, now we come to government's role. What is the role of the government in providing public facilities? Why, okay, so public facilities is provided only by government. Why only government should provide public facilities? Can anyone tell me? यहाँ पे points भी दिए हुए हैं. क्यों नहीं private companies public facilities देते हैं? Why?
Sir, because maybe government is responsible for it.
Okay, first of all,
No
see,
problem.
government जो भी public facilities provide कर रहे हैं, government is not getting any profit. Government को कोई profit नहीं मिल रहा है. Say रोज जो सफाई करवाया जा रहा है, drains की सफाई जो हो रहे हैं, in the morning you have seen municipal corporation people cleaning the roads, cleaning the drains. What government is getting? Is government getting any money back for that?
Sir, I was telling responsible, not profit.
No, fine. Yes, government is responsible. It is only the responsibility of the government to provide public facilities. But kyun? Why it is only the responsibility of the government?
The government is elected by the people of India.
Very correct. The government is elected by the people of India, and that is why government must work for the people of India. And government is working through which money? किस पैसे से government ये सब काम करवा रही है?
Sir, people's tax money.
Sir, by
Tax
tax.
money. Correct. By our own money. So हमारा पैसा हमारे ही काम में government लगा रही है. But why private companies do not do it? Just to say, for an example, you all are studying in a private school. Okay. So do you think that those people who cannot afford, they will be able to study in private schools? That is most of the public in India. No, they will not. So that is why government is providing for government schools, government universities, so that every person can get education for whatever they can offer for. Why government is providing water? मान लो कि अगर water, Reliance company water सबको provide कर रही है, and it is having a good amount of tax on water, then do you think all people will be able to get water? No.
No, sir.
No,
No. So अगर ये concept हम लोग बताते हैं, अगर हम लोग public facilities के लिए ये concept अपनाते हैं that whatever you can afford, you will only get that much. whatever you are able to spend, only that much facility you will get. अगर हम लोग इसको concept बना लेते, then most of the people in the entire world will be deprived of the basic facilities which are essential for living a life. That is why government provides all the public facilities without any profit motive. Another thing, private companies क्यों करेंगी? Private companies only work for their own profit. See, private companies, हाँ, private hospitals होते हैं, there are private hospitals, there are private schools, even private, जैसे बिस्लरी का आप जो बॉटल खरीदते हो, you all, I think कभी ना कभी आप सभी ने खरीदा होगा बिस्लरी का पानी. So is बिस्लरी a government organization or it's a private?
Private.
It is a private.
Private.
It is a private.
Private.
Do you think that a person of very low income can every day buy Bisleri water and drink water from it? No, not possible.
No.
Not possible. इसीलिए government is providing clean tap drinking water to us. So that is why private companies provide public facilities, but at a price that only some people can afford. Private hospitals में बस कुछ ही लोग जा सकते हैं, इलाज करवा सकते हैं, वहाँ पे लाखों लाखों का खर्चा होता है. But in government hospitals, people can go and do there. But here we will not talk about quality. Quality की हम बात नहीं कर रहे हैं. It is accessibility. That is why it is only government's responsibility to provide public facilities. And from where government gets its money, जो हम लोगों ने अभी डिस्कस किया, from the tax. हमें टैक्स से मिलता है. So we every year, abhi students, just recently, just few days back, 2-3 days back, निर्मला सीतारमन ने फिर से बजट पेश किया है. आप लोगों ने देखा? अगर घर में न्यूज़पेपर्स आता है, if you have seen the newspaper
sir.
or in the news. Yes, just few days back. Yes. So Nirmala Sitharaman presented the budget. What happens in a budget, students? In the budget, government first states कि कितना उसका खर्चा हुआ है, how much expenditure they have done in various programs and what are its effects, and then they give a future plan for the next year, that how much government is going to spend in different kinds of programs, different kinds of public facilities, how much price rise will be there of different commodities, या कितना दाम घटेगा चीजों का, how much help they will give. Like just कल ही या परसों मैं देख रहा था, students, one of the worst affected hit industries because of COVID was the hotel and restaurant industry. Do you all agree? Hotel and restaurant industry was one of the worst affected. So hotel और restaurants के जो मालिक थे, वो लोग सोच रहे थे maybe the government will provide them with some help and relief. But government ने कोई भी उनको relief provide नहीं किया. Government did not provided any relief to the hotel industry, to the restaurants all over the country. So it was shown कि अब उनके पास एक ही चारा है, that they will have to increase the prices. If you will go to a restaurant from next time, all the prices of dishes will be much increased. तभी जाके वो अपना घाटा को पूरा कर सकते हैं. So same way, students, in every budget, government's plan for next year's economy. So all the public facilities are financed by our own money, by our own tax money. Okay, anyone has the NCERT? Can they read why does the government get money for public facilities? Read this paragraph.
So may I?
Yes, Devangi.
Why does the government get money for public facilities? Every year you must have heard the government budget being presented in the parliament. This is an account of the expenses the government has made on its programs in the past year and how much it plans to spend in the coming year. In the budget, the government also announces the various ways in which it plans to meet these expenses. The main source of revenue for the government is the taxes collected from the people, and the government is empowered to collect these taxes and use them for such programs. For instance, to supply water, the government has to incur costs in pumping water, carrying it over long distances, laying down pipes for distribution, treating the water for impurities, and finally, collecting and treating wastewater. It meets these expenses partly from the various taxes that it collects and partly by charging a price of water. This price is set so that most people can afford a certain minimum amount of water for daily use.
Thank you. Students, can you see the NCERT book on your screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So where does the government gets money for public facilities? जो मैंने आप लोगों को अभी बताया, that is only written here. That in the budget, the government also announces the various ways in which it plans to meet these expenses. The main source of revenue for the government is the taxes collected from the people, and the government is empowered to collect these taxes and use them for such programs. Now, government के पास है ये power है कि government taxes को collect कर सके. For instance, to supply water, the government has to incur costs in pumping water, carrying it over to long distances, also filtering it. Remember, water को filter भी किया जाता है. Laying down pipes for distribution, treating the water for impurities, and finally collecting and treating water, wastewater. So इनको ये कहाँ से इसका पैसा मिलता है? They get all these partly from the various taxes that it collects and partly by charging a price for water, that is the water tax. और इस प्राइस को बहुत कम रखा गया है. This price is very less so that everyone can pay it and get the benefit of it. देखो, central government spends money on rupees goes to. Can you all see this this pie chart?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So see,
Yes, sir.
central government, this is the union budget of 2018 and 19. उस समय का budget है. You can see where it spends the money. Pensions, other expenditures, finance commission and other transfers, subsidies, जो हम लोग को गैस में सब्सिडी मिलता है, जगह जगह पे सब्सिडी मिलता है, defense, centrally sponsored schemes, central, students please mute yourselves, central sector scheme, state share of taxes and duties, and interest payments. So see here you can see all these places where the government spends its taxes. Okay, so here there is another this given. Wait. Did you notice, Amu is saying, did you notice that the roads in Saidapets were so bumpy and without street lights? I wonder what the place is like at night. Kumar, what better can you expect in a slum? Amu, why should slums be like that? Shouldn't they have public facilities? Slums means juggi jhopdiyan jahan pe hain. Kumar, I think public facilities are for all those who live in proper houses, in colonies. They are the people who pay taxes. Students, do you all feel this? कि सिर्फ जो लोग टैक्स पे करते हैं उन्हीं को पब्लिक फैसिलिटीज मिलनी चाहिए?
No, sir.
No,
No.
sir.
No.
No. Why? Because remember students, our country has been made on the concept of welfare of people. हमारा जो देश बना था in 1947, our most important aim which is given in our constitution is the welfare of all. So remember students, a very few people give income tax to the government. और भी दूसरे तरह के taxes है वो तो हम दे ही रहे हैं. But public facilities should be available to all. Amu, why do you say that? Slum dwellers are also citizens and they have rights too. Kumar, अरे the government will go bankrupt this way. Government का तो दिवालिया निकल जाएगा तब. Amu, well, it has to find a way. Can you imagine what it would be like to live in a slum without proper roads, water or electricity? Amu, our constitution recognizes many of the public facilities as being a part of the right to life. Basic fundamental rights माने जाते हैं बहुत से public facilities को. The government must see that these rights are protected so that everyone can lead a decent life. Students, another important which is now under fundamental rights is the Indian Constitution guarantees the right to education. Do you all know about this? The right to education?
Yes, sir.
That from 6 to children between 6 to 14 years of age, they must get free education. They all must get free education. और free education के साथ-साथ उनको midday meals भी दिया जाता है. Free education. That is why you know you have the Anganwadis, you have the government schools where students are studying. But still हमारे देश में अभी भी बहुत से ऐसे बच्चे हैं. There are lakhs and lakhs of students, children who are not getting this facility because of their too poor economic condition, but it is still a fundamental right. Okay, next. See, here it is interesting. So you all read this. Why do you think the government must assume the overall responsibility for public facilities even when it gets private companies to do part of the job? So this is important. What are public? Can you all see this paragraph? What are public facilities?
Yes, sir.
Why should the government be
Yes,
responsible for
sir.
providing public facilities? The government can get private companies to deliver some of the public facilities. For instance, contracts for building roads are given to private contractors. Distribution of electricity in Delhi is done by two private companies. However, the government must keep a close watch on these and ensure that they fulfill their commitment to reach these facilities to all people at the affordable prices. Just as students, Reliance companies is also providing electricity, mainly in Mumbai. In most of the Mumbai, Reliance company is providing electricity. But the government must have a check on these private companies that they are providing these facilities like electricity or say maybe water at an affordable price. जैसे अभी बातें हो रही थी ना बच्चों कि रेलवेज जो हैं वो प्राइवेटाइज होने वाली हैं. Many railways, some have also become,
Yes, sir.
and some of you
Yes, sir.
some of you have said कि सर तब गरीब लोग कैसे उसमें चढ़ पाएंगे. So see, it is government's responsibility to keep a watch on private companies, that they should only charge that much which is affordable to all with giving good facilities. Why do you think the government must assume the overall responsibility for public facilities even when it gets private companies to do part of the job? Look at your water bill and find out what the minimum rate is for municipal water in your area. आज सब लोग अपने पिताजी से पूछोगे या घर में जो भी वाटर टैक्स भर रहा है, you will ask at least water rate and electricity rate. Ask what is the electricity rate per unit and water rate. Tomorrow I will ask, does the rate increase as the use of water increases? Why do you think the government charges a higher rate for greater use of water? Find out the various kinds of taxes people pay to the government by talking to a salaried person, a person running his or her, this you won't be able to do much. लेकिन अच्छा जैसे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल है बच्चों, हाँ जितना हम लोग इलेक्ट्रिसिटी खर्चा करते हैं उतना ज्यादा बिल आता है. Everyone knows about it, yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So see,
Yes, sir.
देखो अच्छा जो लोग किराए पे रहते हैं, आई थिंक एवरीवन नोस, हो सकता है कि आपके भी किसी न किसी के घर पे हो सकता है कोई किराए पे हो, मे बी. सो किराएदारों के लिए एक अलग मीटर लगाया जाता है. सब मीटर इज देयर फॉर द टेनेंट्स. सो स्टूडेंट्स, अच्छा ये एक चीज देखना, लोग क्योंकि टैक्स हम लोग दे रहे हैं, क्योंकि हम लोग इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल भरते हैं. इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल इज समथिंग व्हिच एवरी वन ऑफ अस पे. Either we have our own house or either we have live in rent. So electricity bill come आए, that's why we try to use less and less appliances, isn't it? कि कम इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बिल आए. So see, टैक्स हो रहा है कि जितना ज्यादा आप इंक्रीज, as much more you will use, उतना ज्यादा आपको पे करना पड़ेगा. So see, that is also kind of a mechanism for government to make the people aware कि नहीं हमें कम यूज करना चाहिए. But ये सिर्फ उन्हीं के लिए है, those who have a limited amount of money. Otherwise, you know, अमिताभ बच्चन, शाहरुख खान, उन लोगों का हर महीने का इलेक्ट्रिक बिल is around 15 lakh to 30 lakh to 50 lakh. Every month their electricity bill is above 20 lakhs. Can you imagine? But they have that much of money, so they are giving the government tax for that. Okay, so with this today I will end our class. Tomorrow again we will start discussion of this with some more topics. Government's role we have discussed today, taxes के बारे में. From tomorrow we will start